The church does not know what it actually means to be the church, what it means to be God's people in reality and live that out locally. We must recover what it means to be churchmen. Men must commit their lives to being local churchmen.
Isolation is not strength on these evangelical streets. It's suicide. It's suicide. The same Jesus who left glory to come near to us is calling us to come near to one another.
John Wesley said it well. There is nothing more unchristian than a solitary Christian. Christianity is a team sport.
God did not save us as isolated individuals. In a sense, he did, but he also adopted us into a household and joined us to one another.
The church itself is not made up of natural friends. It's made up of natural enemies. What binds us together is not common education, common race, common income levels, common politics. Look around.
As men, we need to be more intentional if we hope to endure and persevere to the end as faithful men of God. You can't stand and endure in your own strength. You need Jesus' strength.
Leadership matters not because it's a fad and not because it's a technique, but because God is a leader. He leads his people through people. A church that lasts is full of leaders equipping others to teach one another so that it could be said about us what Paul said about the Roman church. I myself am satisfied about you, my brothers.
The resume of a churchman within the local church called to build others up is character, content, conviction, and competence.
Men and women are both called to Christ-likeness, yes and amen. But because we are men and women, the path to Christ-likeness is marked by differing tendencies in God's design and differing duties in God's commands that give rise to differing expressions of the Christian life.
We learn to devote ourselves to good works by instruction. We learn to devote ourselves to good works by example. And we learn to devote ourselves to good works by doing good works.
Yes, sir. What happens when the church takes back the care for people by building one another up? You see, people can meet Jesus. They can experience hope in him, be blessed by the scriptures, not by our power, but by the Spirit of the living God. May the Lord empower us to be that type of churchmen.
We do not let each other wander off. There are no Lone Ranger Christians. When we talk about that, we always want to be the ones who have somebody in their life that will hold them accountable. We rarely want to be that person. Be that person.
When men lock arms in real relationship regularly, praying together, planning together, sweating together, that's when the work gets done and the workers don't burn out.
Look at what you've received from the Lord. Look around. Count the names. Count the people who've prayed for you, welcomed you into their homes, treated you like a son, carried your burden, and run up and greet you on Sunday mornings. Look at what Christ has given you. You may have lost much, but you're not alone.
The church is a flesh and blood community. We're not composed of zeros and ones. We're not avatars. We don't live our lives online. We live it in person, and God has made an in-person earthly reality, the local church, and we must live that out as committed men.
Every man in this room, the days of isolated Christian warfare is over. No more Lone Rangers. Stop isolating. We fight as a crew.
Churchmen know that the church is the foretaste of heaven on earth. And when Jesus brings heaven down, he's bringing the church with him. And when we give our lives to the church, our lives are fixed for eternity in heaven. May God enable us to be churchmen, local churchmen, who give him all the glory and praise and give our lives to serve his bride as she is worthy and he is worthy of all of these things.